So this question is basically about the nth root of a complex number. Now, just to quickly brief about the formula, general formula about the how to find out the complex number. When you have been given z to the power n, if it is equals to r cis theta, then z is r to the power 1 over n cis 2 pi k plus theta over n. So now, as far as r is concerned, here is the modulus, theta is the argument. So when you look at the complex number 2i, the 2i is along y-axis with length 2. So the r value is 2 and the modulus, that is pi over 2. Argument is pi over 2. So what we would do is we first write down omega w cube is equals to 2i, which is nothing but 2 cis pi over 2. So that's the first thing. And the next part is to plug in this formula. So w cube is going to be 2 cis pi over 2. So w will be to the power 1/3 and cis 2 pi k plus theta over n, which is 3. Now, the values of n is generally put from 0, 1, 2, and so on. Value of k until n minus 1. So if you got a cubic equation here, like a cube here, so the value of k, the value of the k that you'll plug will be 0, 1, and 2. So let's plug 0 and see what we get is. So we get 2 to the power 1/3 cis pi over 2 plus 0 over 3. So that gives us 2 to the power 1/3 cis pi over 6. Now, this is the exact value of the first one. But here now, the next, to get the k value as 1, when I plug k as 1, I get a similar situation will be 2 to the power 1/3 cis pi over 3 plus 2 pi over 3. That is nothing but 2 to the power 1/3. It's a cis. This is going to be, this is 1 actually. This is 2 pi. This is going to be 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 1 is 7 pi by. And if you divide, sorry, this is 2 actually. So it'll be 2 times 2, which is 4. So 5 pi by 6. So this is the second one. And if I take k as 2 now here, so if I take k as 2, I get 2 to the power 1/3 cis pi over 2 plus 4 pi over 3 basically. So what we get is 2 to the power 1/3 cis. This will be 9. So 9 pi over 6, which is 2 to the power 1/3 cis. And this is going to be 3 pi over 2. So these are the 3 roots that we found. So that's the first one is here, second one is here, and third one is here. So if I show them along an Argand diagram, so the first root that he got is actually like this, which is 2 to the power 1/3 cis pi by 6. This 2 to the power 1/3, which is cube root of 2, and with the argument of pi by 6. The second one is 5 pi by 6, so somewhere here, and same length, cube root of 2. This angle is 5 pi by 6, and the third one is here, which is 2 to the power 1/3 3 pi over 2. Or you can say the principal argument will be minus pi over 2, because argument has to be between minus 180 to 180. Or you can say between negative pi to pi. So these are this is how you show, and these roots actually will lie along a circle if I join them, because all of them have the same radius, cube root of 2, and you can see that the gap between them will be 120 degrees, or 2 pi by 3 basically. So they are going to be equidistant roots. So what we have is, for the two of the roots, w1 and w2, they are saying is that real part of w1 is not 0 and real part of w2 is not 0. So we got the 3 roots, which was cube root of 2 cis pi by 6. That was the first one. Then cube root of 2 cis 5 pi by 6. And so these parts are going to lie along like here and here. So none of the real parts are 0. And the third root was along y-axis, which is cube root of 2 cis 3 pi by 2, you can say, or cube root of 2 cis minus pi by 2. Because the argument, if I go here, I can take the same argument as this. Now they're saying that find the w3. So obviously w3 is cube root of 2 cis negative pi by 2. Now we have to calculate W3 to the power 10. So W3 to the power 10 is, we're going to use the DeMoivre's theorem now. So cube root of 2 to the power 10 cis minus pi by 2 times 10. And because DeMoivre's theorem is, if I have Z is R cis theta, then Z to the power n is R to the power n cis n theta. So that's what we're doing here. So root 2, cube root of 2 to the power 10, and cis negative 5 pi. And negative 5 pi is, so negative 2 pi, negative 4 pi, and negative 5 pi is here. And for that, it is going to be same as basically 3 cube root of 2 to the power 10, and cis basically it'll be close cis 180, which is cos 180, which is cos pi plus sine pi I, because it's the same as the sine angle as well. So cos pi is actually negative 1. So it'll be cube root of 2 to the power 10 times negative 1. So that's going to be this answer basically, which is negative root 2 to the power of 10, cube root 2 to the power 10.